Chapter 57, Festival of Time. In the Bible, we find that not only was every new year a festival, but every new month, and each new month began with a festival. Rosh Chodesh, Numbers 10:10, 28:11-15. Thus, not only the new year, but every month was a festival and a holy day. Psalm 81:3, Isaiah 1:13. Each of these festivals of time was announced at its beginning by an authority who declared, according to old records, "It is consecrated," meaning that the day was now consecrated. Why this importance to the calendar? One day, after all, is just like another. But everywhere in the world, we find new years, new moons, new months regarded as important. The reason for this are twofold and very different. In paganism, days marking divisions of time were very important because these days reflected changes in nature. Pagan religions were forms of nature worship, and therefore such days as the winter solstice and summer solstice were very important because they marked changes in time, changes in the day and sun. If we worship nature, then we will regard natural events as important. The Hebrew festivals were not geared to nature, but to God. They celebrated time changes in relationship to God. The Passover was their day of salvation. Their Thanksgiving celebrated the goodness of God to His people. The new month marked a natural change, but it praised God for His sovereignty, and each new year was numbered in terms of God's creation. The Christian calendar is dated AD, Anno Domini, the year of our Lord Jesus Christ. It continues the biblical tradition in honoring time and observing it, because it holds time to be under God and serving the purposes of God. The French Revolution tried to abolish the Christian calendar and to date time from the Revolution, because now history was to be under man's control, not God's. The Russian Revolution made a similar attempt, and more than a few dream of a new calendar in terms of man. The Soviet regime and other socialist governments introduced many plans, 5-year plans and the like, whose purpose was to make time in the future an area of state planning and controls. The results of all such planning have been wretched failures. Man is not a god over time, nor a god in any form. Man is not the maker of time, but a creature under God. The Christian can therefore celebrate festivals of time, the new year, the coming of winter, summer, spring, or fall, and enjoy the new moon or the new week, because he has the confidence that time is governed by God. The future is not in the hands of the planners, but in the hands of God, and each new day, month, and year only serve to unfold God's purpose and to frustrate the ambitions of ungodly men. Time works against the ungodly, against all builders of modern towers of Babel, because time is totally governed by its creator, God. God, having made time, time can only serve God.